Nothing quite defines a season like seizing an opportunity. The opportunity that comes when the #1 team in the country comes into your house and you have an opportunity to stake your
#1 team in the country.
Welcome to the home of the Florida Gators, Ben Hill Griffin Stadium, better known as the Swamp. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the Alabama Crimson Tide. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Wants to throw. It's Owens. He's got him. He makes the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Got a man in the middle. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to do for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this.
But I had it.
Find out who.
The Crimson Tide rolling on the ground, tries to keep momentum going. Wide receiver going in motion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got him downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play. And you
Shit,
saw
I ain't mean to put it in play.
Speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Looking downfield on first down. On target over the middle. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. This crowd unhinged, trying to make sure the Gators don't back down on third down. Makes the grab. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7.
Well,
he wants to change this route. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Third and goal, and let's see if they can even operate in this noise. Going for 6. Touchdown, Alabama! Fired in from the red zone for the score. With that last win, he now has 40 career touchdown catches.
I mean, he's just been a playmaker. This guy, they feature him. He's been in the end zone that many times because they can feature him in so many ways. They find ways to get him the football because, Palmer, he always makes plays.
And he's always open even when he's not. Throughout his career, think about single cover, double cover, triple cover. You're still throwing him the ball because he's going to find a way to make it happen.
They are pinned deep in their own territory. They'll snap it from their own 4 to start the drive. Off play action on first down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. The freshman brought down after bringing that one in. This guy is special, and Alabama's had a lot of them. Devontae Smith, Jalen Waddle, Jerry Jeudy, who could make a huge play at the drop of a hat.
Yeah, big plays down the field. You get it to him. You know it could be a home run anytime he touches it. When you start mentioning those names, it just shows you the explosive nature. Everybody you mentioned, you know they can run right by you and hit those home runs. And so
just broke the tackle and still on his feet. Got a lot of room to the right. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field.
We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Motion from the wideout. Quick pass on the jet motion.
Bitch.
Just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard.
I'm gonna run that one back.
A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Never underestimate the power of moving forward and creating breathing room as they mark it at the 17. Alabama with a 1st and 10 here. Used the play fake, now to throw. Got his man downfield. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line.
That's a really nice job plucking that pass. I don't know if another school has done as good a job as...
Offense gets set for 2nd down. Draw play, quarterback keeps it. He never had a chance on the draw, tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. The Crimson Tide looking for a big play to convert on 3rd down. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. He'll come through on 3rd down as he's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Off the play fake. He wants it all. Touchdown Tide. That's the way you finish a drive and put up points.
This guy is officially a problem. His 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. Nice job by the offense. Dude, if I've got a matchup I like, continue to pick at it until they stop it.
Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
The play action fake. Touchdown, Bama! Fit it in the window for the score.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
They are pinned deep in their own territory. They'll snap it from their own 4 to start the drive. Motion from the wide receiver. Just going to keep it after the snap. These guys have really performed at a high level in SEC play, and the task is to try to keep this groove going.
Yeah, when you start the season like this, man, this is exactly what you drew up. Win your conference, be great in your conference, get to the conference championship. I'm not putting the cart before the horse, Palmer, but great start.
No doubt. To win the SEC is a long road. You know about that. I know.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Takes the handoff. It's Simon. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the...
And the quarterback is knocked out.
Damn.
13.
Good, disciplined defense on that play.
Back to throw. It's Owens. Fakes the grab on the left. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. A 1st and 10 for this offense. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Complete in the middle. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line.
Man, this quarterback is having himself a day. Over 200 yards in the first half. It was...
They'll snap it from the 39. 1st and 10. Now the play fake. Makes the grab. It's Adams. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down.
These guys are called...
Alabama comes to the line on 3rd and short. Quick completion on the out. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 22. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one.
Touchdown, Alabama! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone.
First play of the drive comes from the 22. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. A strike downfield. It's a seam wide open. Lots of running room. Touchdown, and once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
No, it just gets in the zone, right? When you can't miss, you've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel...
Here comes that Alabama offense. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike scored. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
And I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. David, they may be seeing a little bit more off coverage on this drive and maybe some softer boxes to run into.
And when you make that kind of explosive play, you're going to put the defense on its heels. They're going to be a little bit more conservative. So this offensive approach now, maybe I don't have to go deep. I can go a little bit shorter and just make those easy plays underneath.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is...
The Crimson Tide comes to the line with the 1st and 10. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Oh, better look out. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Dropping back, it's Owens. Fires to the middle. Just a little off. Incomplete.
The defense was obviously ready for that play. They've obviously been watching film. They know that that pass play is one of the bread and butter plays this offense has, so nice job defending.
Damn, what the fuck?
Close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third. I know both of these teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same level in this game.
I think that was a pretty good statement game for these guys. I mean, you're ranked higher, you're more talented. A lot of people point to this game, possible upset, 2 really good teams. Jesse, they made it clear. There's only one really good team. It was them. They were the favorite, and they just made a point of it.
You're right. Not all ranked teams are created equal. One of these teams is a college football playoff contender. The other simply is not, and that demonstrated itself today. The higher-ranked team is a team with national championship aspirations. They've got so much talent. They look good today.
That's going to do it for...
Yeah, at first he didn't want to sign me. I passed that one up. Out of here, boy. Ain't catching me. Too fast for you. Swoop, swoop. Oh, shit. Nah, nigga. Nah, nigga. Ah, bitch. Should have juked his ass. I fucked that all up. Run that one back one more time. I ain't gonna restart it. How far, yo? No, that wasn't on me, motherfucker. Hell no. Come on, dog. Got lucky on that one. Ooh, a little too early. Fuck, I touched the line. Yo, you can't defend them niggas? God damn. And we number 2? Hold up, we number 1. Okay. We got a bump. Okay.
When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to Reynolds Razorback Stadium, home of the Arkansas Razorbacks. As we'll see, a playoff team from last year, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on another SEC rival, the Arkansas Razorbacks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David. Listen to this noise. You can't hear yourself think as this defense has them pinned deep in their own end. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27. 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Owens. Fires to the wideout. It's caught. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw on 1st down. Good hands in there by the defense to force the
all right. Okay.
This defense knew coming in they were going to have a challenge trying to stop this passing attack. One of the top 10 passing offenses in the entire country. But after swatting that ball away here early in the game, that should help their confidence out a lot.
Quarterback may change this route. Wants to throw again. Fires to the middle. It's complete. They make the stop at the 41, but it's a 15-yard pickup, and they're rolling with. Just moments ago, Alabama was feeling the shadow of its own goalpost, and now the Tide generating momentum. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He's got it. He gets it in. Touchdown Tide. Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skill players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. With jet sweep pass. Finds a little space. Wide open spaces. Oh, he's got some space.
Too fucking early. And I fumbled that shit.
And
I'm glad Joe picked that up.
Massive turnover in the end zone, but Johnny on the spot, able to pounce on it, and the end result is what they were hoping for anyway. It's a touchdown.
Offense breaks the huddle. It's third down. Gets the back moving. Back to throw. It's Owens. Snagged out of the air. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be first and goal from there. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes it forward all the way.
Well, what the hell I was even doing?
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees...
Touchdown, Alabama! Quick strike through the air for the score. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
You talk about going on the road and making a statement. 27-0. Hostile environment be danged. You talk about home field advantage. Well, it hasn't worked. They have come in and had answers and started this first half as good as you possibly can.
They are backed up, tough field position. The drive starts from their own 9-yard line. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Snagged in the middle, it's Adams. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. The Crimson Tide could get very aggressive here on 2nd and inches. Off play action. Wide open downfield. He's into the open down the middle. The 20. Inside the 10. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Yeah, coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defense is just...
I wonder why your jersey ain't getting dirty. Everybody else is.
This
game glitching.
Offense rolls onto the field. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. Dropping back, it's Owens. Got his man down the middle. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. 2nd down coming up. Looking to fire. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. What a time that would have been for their first pick of the game.
Well, the defense has had enough of this, right? The quarterback's on a hot streak. The ball's not hitting the ground. And right there, they decide, we are jumping one of these routes. We're going to try to get a pick. Almost came away with one there.
Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. There he goes. Touchdown Tide. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll move the wide receiver. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Powers through the defender.
Damn.
He'll be knocked out of bounds after picking.
Yo, why is yo so clean?
And they'll line up from the 31 on first down.
Let me get that real quick.
Motion from the back. To the air on first down. Right down the middle. Got him downfield. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. It's probably pretty comforting for this offensive coordinator to know as soon as the game's kicked off, I can pretty much pencil in a 100-yard receiving day for this dude.
And I want to be the quarterback. I mean, that guy, it's always up.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking for a man, it's Owens. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Look, you can't take it. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down. The throw. Got it in the middle. It's Edwards. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. That's the type of explosive play you love to start a drive with. 1st down from the 42. Trying play action. He's got it. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
And I tell you what, all this spread off.
So now it's 2nd and long. Wide receiver going in motion. They just keep firing. Working that left side now. They make the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down. He caught it. They will score. Touchdown, Bama.
How about the day for this young fella? That's a 4-game stretch. Nope, 4 touchdowns in 1 game. He has been the focal point of this offense, and he has not.
First play of the drive will come from the 9-yard line. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Really nice gain. Gets it out across the 20. It'll be a 1st down at the 22. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Fires to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll run play action. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. What a time that would have been for their first pick of the game.
Man, you kind of wondered when were they going to cover this guy. He's been making catches ad nauseum. When was he going to get some special attention? Nice job by the defense. You could tell they were forcing the football there. Broke on the football. Almost had the big play.
Coming through with that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. Alabama rolling quickly downfield, set up with another 1st down. To throw, it's Owens. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36.
And they've been fun to watch today, man. Like, they're staying aggressive late in the game. They've built a cushion. They've built a lead. But you can just tell the confidence and the swagger they have.
The Crimson Tide can dig into that playbook here on 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it 1st and goal.
You know, I love offensive coordinators that want to stay aggressive, and they've come up with big plays all game long. It's a big reason why they have this lead right now, and they're not backing off here in the 4th quarter. They're letting their guys go play. The entire playbook is open to.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking left. Got his man downfield. Flying out to the left. Touchdown, Alabama! He got a step and just dusted the field. That ought to be enough to make this lead insurmountable, and with it, they'll be a perfect 10-0. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Quick strike through the air for the score. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Looking to throw on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on 1st down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of at the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
And the last thing they need is to squander this great field position facing a 3rd and long. Oh, he's got a chance. They'll bring him down just outside the 25 at the 26, certainly well within field goal range. The Crimson Tide needs to convert on 3rd and short. Looking to throw, it's Owens. Right on the money.
Fuck.
And he's brought down after a nice game.
If you're going to be a quarterback in the Heisman race, you've got to win.
Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Man, come on, dog. That's some bullshit. I should have took that deal. Fuck. That's some straight bullshit. What was I thinking?
Coming out on first down with the play fake.
Damn, fucked up.
And the first drive ends with a pick. Didn't really have room to operate on the return, but he hands him the ball at the 32.
I love the offense coming out, being aggressive on the first play of the game. They're trying to take momentum right away, but the defense was waiting, and they were ready, and they get the interception. You can't start.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Back to pass, it's Owens. Fires to the wideout.
Fuckers in their goddamn way.
He's lucky to get that one back, almost intercepted. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Send the tight end in motion. Back to pass on second down. A strike downfield. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Punts it out of the air. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Tide with the 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Downfield. Turning it on. Slippery slide. Finding his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown time. He's no stranger to the end zone. His 50th career touchdown grab.
Doesn't matter who's calling plays, doesn't matter who the quarterback is. You throw this guy's direction if you want to win games. He is a difference maker. He's one of the best in the nation.
This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Motion from the wideout. They'll start this drive with a pass. Quickly complete. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. Alabama with a multitude of options on second and short. Back to throw, it's Owens. Looking down the middle. Makes a connection. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. Alabama may always be built on the run, but these days they elevate with a high-flying pass game.
And great coaches evolve, and we've seen the evolution of this Alabama offense over the last several years, and it's not just run, it's not just eat clock, it is be aggressive, attack, make big plays down the field.
And a big play on the left sideline, excellent awareness to get that foot in bounds.
Throws a nice completion there for a first down. This guy has been the biggest key to this team's success all season long. He's shown up in big moments. He's won big games. He's putting up big numbers, and that's why he's in the discussion to win the Heisman Trophy.
Quick pass on the fly motion.
Fuck out of here.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They are going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
First play of this drive comes from the 27. They'll run it from the gun.
What?
Got the first down and more. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
Defenses.
Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your... Gets away from one. Finds some space. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Touchdown, Alabama! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And unbelievable timing with the quarterback and wide receiver. Get it to him in his hands right on his frame where he can run after the catch and do some serious damage.
And that's why he's so dangerous, because of that ability after the catch. For these DBs in this game,
they'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking to pass. It's Owens. Unloads to the wideout. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup.
and this guy has been putting up huge video game type stat numbers each and every week. Threw for over 300 yards last week. He's putting up another monster game today. Late in the year when you know Heisman voters are watching, this guy wants.
He can't never get that play off, yo. All right, damn.
It's almost impossible to overstep. Alabama comes to the line on 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. Off the right. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. He found some open space and turned on the Jets. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Motion from the wide receiver. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. Finding an escape route.
Bitch. Oh, yo. Out there, number 4.
He gets it up to the 33-yard line. First down and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it. Let's talk about Alabama. With just a few games remaining, they're atop the conference standings. Jesse, how hard is it not to look ahead at this point?
Really, really hard, because everybody's talking about the
Damn.
championship, who you might play. You still got to deal, you still got to take care of business on the field.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. To the air, it's Owens. It's caught downfield. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down.
And you really want your best player to be your quarterback, to be your leader.
This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking downfield on 1st down. Makes the grab. Gets it inside the 40, brought down at the 39, and they can't stop the clock. Just enough time to get off one more snap. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Got room to work. Makes him talk to the hand.
Bitch.
And after that short game, they'll head to the locker room for halftime. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a great one today from there in Tuscaloosa. And it's clear the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this 2nd half. And with that, let's send it back to...
Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. They'll move the wide receiver. Touch pass on the run. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Sends it back in motion. The play action fake. Got it behind the line. It's Simon. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a...
Yeah, that's what I'm on right now. Road to glory, brother.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore.
I ain't gonna hold you. The high school portion of the goals, that shit low. If you gotta do your your portfolio tape, or your, so the recruiters can see how your skills are. And I was doing all right, and then I started doing bad. You basically pick and choose. So it's like you gotta do like 4 goals, and you pick, and you gotta accomplish those because each team of the recruiters will see, and it basically help build your portfolio. And when you do bad, it drops, and then you got to do good to pick it up. So Alabama, they was my top pick, and then I kept doing bad, and they basically took their offer away. So I removed them off my list of schools. And once you got to do a top 10, then you got to do a top 3, when you do the little hat pick. So I saw Alabama was offering again, so I added them back to the list, and I went with them. Because I think with Alabama, they offered me a wide receiver at number 6, and I just built way up to wide receiver number 1. But it's cool. So I was going to do quarterback, and I was like, nah, let me do wide receiver. But once I basically get this wide receiver up there to the draft, I'm gonna start over, and do quarterback. Because I do got Madden reserved as well. I did a little MVP bundle. So once I get to the draft portion with this character, I'm going to start a new one. But I want to do defense, though. I never did defense before.
He's really in a good groove the last couple games.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. Here comes that Alabama offense. There have been few obstacles.
Shit, my quarterback will throw that ball if I'm not open. But what I learned, though, so right up in here, it'd be like minus 25, call for the ball when not open. So he'll throw that ball if I ain't open. Sometimes I think like he ain't going to throw the ball. Like right now, I wasn't expecting that ball. I was just running. But I will call for the ball early if need to. I've been trying to get those deep runs in. I know on Madden I can get a deep run in, but on here I can't.
Tight end now in motion.
I got a play on here. It's kind of a deep run. I can't get it off because every time I try to go for it, he keep getting sacked. Him throwing it automatically, it's a give and take. I don't mind, But yeah, I'm cool with it.
You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football.
The Tide offense rolls onto the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Looking to fire. Caught in the backfield. It's Simon. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, this is a guy at running back who can make plays, taking handoffs and also catching the ball. They're trying to get him involved there on the swing pass, but the defense able to make the stop.
Trying play action. Fires deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Bama! And the beatdown has ensued. That's what finishing the deal looks like. Build the lead in the 4th quarter and close in on 11 straight victories.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
Try this jet touch one more time.
That Alabama offense onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
The Crimson Tide can dig into that playbook here on 2nd and short. They'll run play action. Complete downfield. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Got his man downfield. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. They've been as advertised in the passing game, and that's carrying them now to holding their spot in the top 10.
Shit.
Eye on the playoff, guys.
No doubt, and especially, man, when you make those late season...
I want to say speed, because you're fast as shit for real.
Put an exclamation point on your ranking. Nice job ending this. We got to end the season strong, Paul.
Yeah, and they've thrown it well all season long, too, David. We'll just keep wondering, is the other shoe going to drop at some point, or are they just going to have struggles? It seems...
Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing to dispel that notion.
They were playing angry today, and I know talking to some of their players, David, coming into this game, they felt like they were being disrespected. A lot of people thought their opponent might get them today, so they took this opportunity to make a statement and make an example out of their opponent.
And those are fun moments in the locker room, aren't they, Jesse? Like, everybody's doubting us. Nobody thinks we can win. It's really easy to motivate that type of squad. They played motivated. They played a little ticked off. I'm here for it. I love it. I love the excitement, the adrenaline, the emotion, and they earned a big dub today.
Now,
I ain't gonna hold your dog. I don't even do run plays like that. It's all about catching that ball. I don't even do run plays. But that's even like when I play quarterback, right? I'll run and throw the ball. But sometimes I'm like, fuck it, I'm about to run it. When I played college 25, I started off with a quarterback. Then I went back and played receiver. So I said I'm gonna try to get through this. Still in freshman year, but I might go quarterback or I might do defense. But yeah, I don't. Yeah, we're in Terry doing his own thing. shit, I ain't even click on that. So I had to look up online, like, why was my guy still considered a freshman? Because the first season he ain't play at all. I was kind of baffled by that. Because on here, let me see. Career stats. Nah, hold up. Season. Where the hell did I join at? I'm clicking on the wrong thing. Hold up. There you go. Right. First season, I ain't do anything. Nothing. This season, straight beast mode. The hell out the goddamn way, dog. God damn.
matchups in the history of college football have had games, and more specifically, endings etched into the memory banks, etched into the lore of the sport more than the Iron Bowl. From the kick six to the grave digger, you just hear those words. Emotions, frustrations stirred up that last a whole year. And in a rivalry game like this one, we can only hope for another classic like those. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the 23rd ranked team in the land, the Auburn Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. They challenge this crowd to bring the energy, and I'd say they're doing that. Looking to throw, it's Owens. That was an eyelash away from being picked off, and that is not the way to set the tone with a near pick on your opening drive. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Little touch pass to the receiver. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. This Auburn crowd trying to conjure up a little magic here on third down. Unloads to the wideout. He makes a catch. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Alabama with a 1st and 10 here. Just keeps slinging it. Working the middle. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. They'll pull it on the read. Makes it past the marker. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
The defense has got to do a better job with this.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to throw on 1st down. A strike downfield. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Off the play fake on 1st down. Wants to throw. Wide open downfield.
Damn.
He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. High-flying pass catchers and the Crimson Tide. That combination wasn't... They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. This Alabama offense is clicking. They're set up with another 1st down. To the air, it's Owens. Gets it out quickly.
Come on, man.
Stop him just short of the 1st down.
Don't throw the ball if I got anywhere.
Wow,
okay.
Up to 250 catches for his career.
That's a lot of catches. How about the consistency of this young man? The durability, the toughness. He's got all those characteristics, Paul.
250 catches is impressive, too, because every week the defense knows they're trying to get this guy the ball, and still they cannot stop.
The Crimson Tide could get very aggressive here on 2nd down.
Get out of here, nigga.
He's gonna take
Out
it
of here.
Touchdown, Alabama! So much about the passing game is about timing, execution, communication, and these two, that's a virtual... The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He's got it. And that's where they'll mark him, but a very productive play, and they'll move the chains. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Guys, let's chat about Alabama. We have a new #1 team in the nation this week. Guys, they've made it to the mountaintop, and usually that just means now everybody's shooting at you.
I think a lot of people are waiting to see is how they wear this #1, if they change it all moving forward. But, David, talking to their players this week, they were saying they knew they were the #1 team before the season even started. Everybody else is just figuring that out now.
Damn.
Yeah, and you got to love the confidence of this squad and going out and earning that #1 ranking, but it's another thing completely to keep it and to continue to have that edge and that hunger. We'll see if they can do it.
He goes out of bounds right at midfield. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Use the play fake. Now to throw.
Yo!
Picked off. That's number 10. Didn't have a lot of room to run after the pick, but he's done his job. They have it at the 44. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off the play fake. Finds his target down the middle.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, never complain.
Touch pass on the jet sweep. Looks as if the Crimson Tide will have the first down. These two rivals first played in 1893, but they're back to pass. It's Owens. Makes the ground.
Could have ran that.
But not before a big pickup and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll send the back in motion. To the air on first down. Finds his man down the middle. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down.
And he showed.
Oh, this crowd wants it. They want to roll Toomer's corner, but right now they want to stop on 3rd down. Hit as he throws.
Bitch.
And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Man, sometimes you see great shooters and they get on fire and they...
Quarterback making checks. Off the play fake on first down to throw. That's caught. It's Edwards. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. Alabama with a multitude of options on 2nd and short. Quick pass on the jet motion. There he goes.
Woo!
The freshman brought down after a really nice run there. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. He'll keep it himself. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. Trying to pick up a first down. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. Alabama with a lot of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. On the run, fires downfield. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up.
Appreciate it. Trying. I ain't the best.
They are pinned deep in their own territory. They'll snap it from their own 4 to start the drive. Looking to throw, it's Owens. Intercepted for the 11th time this season. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
We ain't losing today, boy. Fuck that.
Here comes that Alabama offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or
goofy niggas, man. Where they at?
Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Open the drive with a chunk play out past the 40, and they are in business on first down. Oh, and he just dropped it so close to his second interception of the game. Instead, it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to fire on second down.
Man, come on with that falling, bro.
Zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Gets the back moving. Looking to throw on first down. And here's
again.
the interception of the night. Didn't have a lot of room to run after the pick, but he's done his job. They have it at the 44. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Motion from the wideout. Wants to adjust the pattern. Off the play fake on first down. Makes the grab. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. When your best is demanded on a big stage like this against a rival, he has delivered, cracking the 150-yard mark.
No doubt about it. What do we say? Big-time players make big plays in big games. The games don't get bigger than this for this team right here, and this guy, David, has shown up today.
He's loose. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down.
This guy's in the Heisman picture because his stats are...
The Tide offense rolls onto the field. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt. Find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute. Build this lead a little bit bigger. Put this
Bitch, get the fuck off me.
I don't know about the decision that time.
Damn.
The quarterback, he may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knocked. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. To the air, it's Owens. Fires to the wideout. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
Oftentimes as a quarterback, when you have success early, you...
The Crimson Tide comes to the line with the 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down.
Come on!
But he couldn't make the connection.
I love the job here by the linebacker. He just kind of floats and shuffling, and he's waiting to see which way the quarterback's going to go with the football. Not able to snag it out of the air, but, hey, batting it away. It's
bro.
I think as a quarterback, you get in your mind.
Motion from the wide receiver. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Catch in the middle. It's Hale. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
I love an offense that wants to stay.
That big play has them in business. 1st and 10 inside the 20. They'll throw it from the red zone.
Come on, man. Come on, man.
Touchdown, Crimson Tide. The lead keeps growing, and so do the accomplishments. Moments away from a perfect regular season at 12-0. The Tide is rolling as Alabama starts to pull away from Auburn.
Yeah, now.
They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. They'll move the wide receiver, trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Oh, out of space. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15.
Are you kidding me?
They came out humming on this drive, and now it's 1st down from the 36.
Run that shit back.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Quick touch pass to the receiver.
Damn.
Stopped in the backfield.
That motherfucker wanted to catch me.
This Auburn crowd trying to conjure up a little magic here on 3rd down. Scanning the field, it's Owens. He almost had another one. They've already picked off.
This quarterback goofy as fuck, yo.
Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I wasn't even there.
Like last possession didn't go great.
What y'all throw the ball for? I wasn't there.
To get some points, start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the field.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
I should have juked that motherfucker.
Defense stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
I'm gonna run it back.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. The jet sweep pass.
Oh, fuck.
Finding open areas.
Bitch.
That'll be enough for a 1st down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line.
Fuck that one all up.
So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown Tide. That might be the proverbial 4th quarter dagger as they try to finish off their 12th straight win.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out, just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams, they have been a good unit.
You know what?
Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. They'll move the tight end. Looking for a man. It's Owens. Fires to the middle. He's got it. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. Now they've moved it just inside the 40. 1st and 10 from the 39. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver.
Bitch.
And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. The latest edition of this in-state passion play is bathed in...
Gotta take me an intermission break.
To victory over Auburn in the Iron Bowl. That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. It's really easy to get caught up in the emotion of a rivalry game. We did, and certainly this was a huge win.
Yeah, and you started, you circled it, you were ready for this team. This is the rivalry you put a lot of stock in all offseason. You're talking about this game in particular. You go out and get the dub. It's a relief because you definitely wanted this team.
And it's bragging rights for everybody, for the coaching staff, for the fans, but how about for the players as well? For another 365 days, you can talk about how you went out, you dominated, and you beat your rival. A lot of these guys are going to go on to the NFL. They'll be in locker rooms next year. They'll be talking about this for a long time.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Do a quick intermission break. I'm here over an hour. My God, getting a beating on him. Still breaking records. Playbook increase. He definitely getting a Heisman shorty. I think the music on here way better. Way better. Hey, you've been invited to play. Hey, championship game. I gotta hold on to what I got. Get her ass off my back. I'm gonna dump the. I think on this one, they really on your ass about these grades, dog. Cause all this right here fell, scraped by, degrees, flying, all that shit wasn't broken down like that, man. They is on your ass about them goddamn grades. I don't like that shit, boy. I used to have what was that joint? Shit, I want no upgrades. I used to have the influencer brand up on the 25. I ain't even put a dent in this motherfucker. Shit crazy as hell, man. I had this up too, for real. They made this game more hard than what the fuck it gotta be. I ain't got no signal. Shit moving slow. What the hell? processing. This may take a moment. You two be on some wild business, boy. God damn, cuz. Hold up, man. Y'all give me a second. Yes. Get this shit done, man. Should have been a touchdown, motherfucker. God damn, a nigga spin you all on my ass. Nigga. Y'all need to throw that motherfucking ball a little higher, cuz. That's the problem we motherfucking having. Keep throwing that bitch too fucking low. Go deep, bitch. Should I trade teams or should I motherfucking stay? Did all that and the shit go back now. All right, we good. All right. All B's, whatever, lady. Fuck out my nigga back, man. Let me see. Final exam. Oh, exam. How many beats do I gotta go? Hey, yo. Oh, I'm done. All right, bet. He build my shit back up, dog. Routing. I need to get the power up. I'm gonna hold on. I need to pour into this Sean right here. Oh shit. Swoop. Out of here, boy. That bitch right there. Swoop. 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 Fuck on me. Ah, bitch. It's all good. Before we get into this game, gotta finish this content. Georgia going down. Steveson going to get the win. Let's get to this game, man. Championship game. Our Georgia number 5, and they only lost once. That's crazy.
Chris, how about this? Right out of the gate, this offense says we are going to our star on the outside, and this guy delivers for a big first down. That's how you want to start a game.
Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, what a grab! Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
A nice throw and a great catch by another Alabama wide receivers. That's really where we are. Anymore with Alabama, you just come to expect great receivers like this. You think back in recent years to Amari Cooper and Jerry Jeudy, Jalen Waddle, Devontae Smith. The list goes on and on. Boy, they've got some great-looking receivers on this squad.
Alabama now operating in the red zone. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Breaks it, has a path to the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Smooth operator. I mean, it's a 1, 2, 3, 4. Last one.
Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Look out, room to run here.
Bitch! I was going to jump over that motherfucker.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Scanning the field. It's Owens. Looking to set up a screen.
And he was going to throw it at me. Oh, man, running out there.
First down marker. Good job by the defense.
The offense gets some.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He gets loose. Here he goes. He's in the
Swoop. Oh, come on, yo. Come on. Come on, man. That motherfucker was cold. That shit was cold.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down.
Almost intercepted in the end zone. An opportunity missed. But it does bring up a...
Yeah, run it again, man. I like that motherfucking jet. I like that. I'm a fan of it.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He shreds the tackle. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Send the back in motion. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Makes the catch. It's Hale. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Throwing off play action. Lets it go quickly. He makes the grab.
Held on, tore it tight, baby.
First down at the 42.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
Looking to throw yet again. Fires it to the wideout. Caught! He's wide open. Look out. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. To the air. It's Owens. That's going to be incomplete.
I ain't even called for it. Yo, just threw it.
Brings up 3rd down.
Come on, dog.
A long way to go for the first
Hot
time.
round.
This crucial
Hell.
conversion right now.
Deep.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Diving grab. What a play.
That's what I wanted. That's what I wanted.
It's a big play.
That's what I wanted.
They go on the post route.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Touchdown, Alabama. Great catch and run for 6.
This guy can do it all. We've seen
on 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Catch made on the out route. To get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. That last catch, Kirk, puts him over 150 receiving yards in the game. Let's start checking the record books. This guy's making a push.
Yeah, it really doesn't matter what the defensive coordinator calls, whether they play man, whether they play zone. The quarterback has been able to find this guy all day long for such a huge day.
But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through.
I don't want that camera visual. I gotta go back to my regular shit.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. So it's
That motherfucker was on my ass.
13-9. Defense figures to bring pressure here. A pop pass on the Jets.
Bitch.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Hold on, I gotta do something real quick. Quick intermission. I need a goddamn assistant for this. Back to the goddamn game.
And the wideout goes in motion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He's got room to run. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
Second down play coming up. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Breaks into the clear. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to pass. It's Owens. Sideline catch made.
Come on, bro.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Receiver grabs it. Tackle made at the 41. That's a nice game, getting closer to midfield.
Chris, I cannot believe we're still in the first.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Off the play fake on 1st down. Quick throw to the left side. What a catch! It was made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there.
Field goal? Come on, nigga. I ain't make that play up like that.
Now coming up from the 29. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Ball is incomplete. A lot of heat on that throw.
Really wasn't no fucking heat.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 29. Handoff here from the shotgun. They stop him with the 47, but that's enough for a 1st down.
Look at this offensive line paved the way for this back on this huge run. This is the way you come out to start the second half, working with a lead.
Back in motion now. Back to throw. It's Owens. And the quarterback finds an open target on the crossing route. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down. And that completion puts him over. Important 2nd down play coming up.
That's the 3rd quarter. Fuck.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that 1st and 2nd level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
Play fake, looking to throw.
Bitch, I said throw it to me, though. Yo, how the quarterback know what the hell he want to do? Caught a hot route, man. Come on, dog. Goofy ass nigga. It's fucking the game up.
And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Edwards. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a 1st down.
Yo, come on, dog. What y'all niggas doing?
Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Fires it to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
You know, Chris, if we would have told Bear Bryant that Alabama would have a wide receiver that won a Heisman in recent years, I don't think he would have believed it.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Looking downfield, it's Owens. Oh, and it's almost picked off. A chance for their first interception today. Going to set up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. And to begin the drive here, set up at the 30. Play action here on first down. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. You bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid game. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion.
Man, this wide receiver has been a difference maker in this football game. He's got 2 touchdowns.
Sack. Like, yo, he can't get that play off for nothing. I don't get it, bro.
Quarterback making some changes at the line.
He can't get that play off for nothing.
So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep.
Yo, these niggas are on my ass, bro.
Defense swarms him on that first down play. Now they come out 2nd and 15 after the loss. Second down, we're going to throw it. Running back has it on a screen now. Inside the 35. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 20.
We couldn't even see who the fuck had that ball.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. You talk about...
Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Looking downfield, it's Owens. Touchdown! As they put 6 more on the board. In a conference championship game, this quarterback, this receiver, having a performance we are never... And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. Looking to throw it on first down. It's a fly to the wideout, but they don't make the connection.
How, nigga? How?
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
So second down after the incompletion. Play action fake, looking to throw. Pump over the middle. It's Adams. They bring down the receiver, but that
shit is bad, bro.
Chris, that's another.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Really good route here by this receiver. Quarterback does his job, puts the ball right where it needs to be. But how about the play by that defender and knock it away?
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And this pass is on target, caught. Broke out of bounds, but it's another big game. This offense producing chunk plays through the air.
And there's the tight end.
Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Makes the catch downfield.
Bitch.
Breaks into the clear. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense has moved inside the opponent's 40. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain.
Gonna run it back again. Gonna run it back again.
Gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
You ain't preserving shit. This game is over with. We getting this touchdown.
To the air, it's Owens. Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
I thought the quarterback had a real shot at converting here and hitting this pass on the curl route. But let's give the defense a lot of credit. Able to sit back, recognize the throw, and knock it away.
Chewing clock with the running game. He stopped short of the marker until it's 4th down now.
The fuck happened?
Now it's the defense that calls timeout.
Yo,
Trying to get
goofy ass shit, bro.
Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most difficult titles to earn in this sport. And now with the playoff looming, you can find out how they fare against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Man, that's it for me. I've been on this joint. Been on here for damn near 3 hours. This is it for me. For those who tuned in, I appreciate the support. And those who subscribe, I appreciate the support. I'm starting to stream daily between YouTube and Twitch, but YouTube is the moneymaker. I don't make anything on Twitch at all, but feel free. I got all my links on my page. Check it out. And I have also car content. I used to, dabbing car meets and other different vlogs. But once again, I will be back tomorrow in the afternoon. Thank you for the support.